Hello and welcome back to my channel, Welsh Reviews. I'm Gareth and today I'm doing my top 10 most anticipated horror movies of 2025. So I already did my other movie one on a previous video, but I got a feeling horror is going to outdo everything again this year. I said it in one of my videos before that 2024 was the year of horror. I think it was a lot of very good horror movies out and kind of outdid, maybe not in the box office, obviously, but I think they outdid not the other genres of movie it is. So I had a look to see what was coming out this year. I think I chucked down 22 movies. It did. So I did manage to get it down to 10. I did. But ones I didn't get on there were Sinners with Michael B. Jordan, Megan 2.0, The Conjuring, The Last Rites. I think that's the final one in that one. Presence with Lucy Liu, Heart Eyes, a Valentine horror movie, Screamboat, which is a take on Steamboat Willie. It is the requel, I think, of I Know What You Did Last Summer, Saw 11, The Black Phone 2, Final Destination Bloodlines, Tony Todd's, I think, last movie he filmed before he passed away. Insidious 6 is supposed to come out this year, and a remake of Anaconda as well. So quite a lot of horrors this year, which I'm really looking forward to. But I narrowed it down to 10 now. And coming in at number 10 is kind of a surprise. I saw it and I saw the synopsis of it and it really interested me. So it is The Ritual. It is starring Al Pacino and Dan Stevens. I watch anything with Dan Stevens. Love him as an actor. I think he's brilliant. Al Pacino, legend as well. And Ashley Greene in this as well. Pretty much two priests, one questioning his faith and one reckoning with a troubled past, but put aside their differences to save a possessed young woman for a difficult and dangerous series of exorcisms. I'm a sucker for religion type horrors, and this one really does interest me, and a really good cast as well. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that one. So we're coming in number 9 now as well, and it is Bring Her Back. So this is by the same brothers who did Talk to Me. Doesn't say much about the plot on here at all, but I love Talk to Me. It was one of my favourite movies when it came out that year, I think a couple of years ago. Definitely up as one of my favourite horror movies. So yeah, definitely looking forward to this one. And it does star Sally Hawkins, who was in the Paddington, first two Paddington movies, and the Shape of Water as well. It is. So yeah, definitely looking forward to what they bring to the table in their newest film. And then coming in at number 8 is Companion. So this is a kind of a Megan type movie, but obviously you've got more realistic type android in this, which I'm pretty gutted with. They actually spoil that in the trailer. They do. When they brought out the first teaser trailer, didn't know it at all. But the latest trailer they brought out kind of brings and actually spoils it. So I'm a bit gutted with that. But it is directed by Drew Hancock and written by her as well. Does star Sophie Thatcher, who was brilliant in Heretic last year. It does, and Jack Quaid. So pretty much a quick on the synopsis is a billionaire's death sets off a chain of events for Iris and her friends during a weekend trip to the lakeside estate. So probably a little bit more than that it is, but I'm trying to go in as much blind as I can to these movies because yeah, trailers kind of spoil everything these days, unfortunately. But yeah, definitely looking forward to that one. And that's out pretty soon, to be honest. I'm pretty sure the end of the month, this month actually. So yeah, definitely one I'm looking forward to there. Coming in at number 7 is Death of a Unicorn. So this does star Jenna Ortega and Paul Rudd as a father and daughter. Will Poulter is in this as well. Tia Leone as well. Richard E. Grant. So a little bit of synopsis is father-daughter duo Riley and Elliot hit a unicorn with their car and bring it to the wilderness retreat of a mega wealthy pharmaceutical CEO. And then shit hits the fan, as they say, and all that for the thing. But this is from A24. I think they knocked it out of the park last year with some of their movies. My favourite movie of last year came from them, Civil War. So yeah, definitely looking forward they bring to the table for this one. So a nice comedy aura. I like Paul Rudd. Jenna Ortega's knocking it out of the park these days. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that one. So we're coming in at number 6, and it is one of 2 Frankenstein movies that are coming out this year. But this one is more of a, not a thing, but it's not as much as a period piece as the next one and all that. This one takes place in 1930s, and this is The Bride. So this is directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal, who is Finger Bob sister, Jake Gyllenhaal's sister. He's also in this. Jessie Buckley's playing the bride. Christian Bale is Frankenstein's monster. It is. And pretty much the story for this one is, in 1930 Chicago, Frankenstein asks Dr. Euphronius to help create a companion. They give life to a murdered woman as the bride, sparking romance, police interest, and radical social change. So definitely got me interested, this one, as I'm a sucker for creature movies, and I love the old Frankenstein ones and the Bride of Frankenstein from Universal. And so yeah, very much looking forward to this one. Coming in at number 5, it is The Monkey. So this is one that's by Osgood Perkins, who did Longlegs last year, which was a really good horror as well. It is written by I think it was a short story by Stephen King, but written by him, and also written for the screen by Osgood Perkins. The movie does star Theo James as the main character. Elijah Wood's in this as well. Sarah Levy, it is as well in this one. And it is pretty much, when twin brothers Bill and Hal find their father's old monkey toy in the attic, a series of gruesome deaths start. The siblings decide to throw the toy away and move on with their lives, growing apart over the years. And again, another movie where, if you watch the trailer, shit, it's the fan again. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that one. I think that's out next month now in February. It is. So definitely looking forward to that one as well. So we're coming in at number 4 now, and this is the other Frankenstein one, Frankenstein. So this is going to be written and directed by Guillermo del Toro. So anything he does, I'm on board for. I love his gothic style horrors, and I think he's going to fit perfectly for this one. And the cast in this is absolutely stacked. It is. So you have Mia Goth as Elizabeth, Oscar Frankenstein as Dr. Victor Frankenstein, Christopher Waltz is Dr. Pretorius, Ralph Ineson, who we just saw in Nosferatu this year as well, is Professor Crampton. Charles Dance is in this movie as well. Jacob Elordi, who I think was in, I can't remember the movie's called, Salt Burn, isn't it? He was in that. He's the monster. Lars Mikkelson's in this. David Bradley's in this as well. Absolutely stacked, this one is. And a little bit of synopsis in this. Dr. Pretorius tracks down Frankenstein's monster, who is believed to have died in a fire 40 years before, in order to continue the experiments of Dr. Victor Frankenstein. So going a bit off the story, it looks like, but another one that I'm really looking forward to this year. Coming into my top 3, and these are the ones I'm the most excited about. And number 3 is 28 Years Later. So Danny Boyle's come back to direct this, written with him and Alex Garland. Alex Garland's come back. He wrote the first one as well. Movie stars Aaron Taylor Johnson, Ralph Fiennes, Cillian Murphy supposed to be in the movie as well. Jodie Comer as well. Jack O'Connell. So a load of great actors and British actors in this movie as well. And a little bit of synopsis is, a group of survivors of the rage virus lives in a small island. When one of the group leaves the island on a mission into the mainland, he discovers secrets, wonders and horrors that have mutated not only the infected, but other survivors. Love the first movie. Second one was a good sequel, but anyone who's a fan of the first 2 movies, we've been waiting for this one for so long, and I'm so happy Danny Boyle's come back as well, and Alex Garland for this. Trailer looks outstanding, and yeah, definitely one that's up there that I think is definitely going to be in the top 10 horror movies of this year. So we're coming in number 2 now, and this is straight off Predator Badlands. So this is pretty much the sequel, or whatever it's going to be, or the latest one in the franchise of the Predator. And this is from Prey, from the last one, Prey. So it is directed by Dan Trachtenberg, who directed the last one as well. Does star Ellie Fanning. Not much of a plot or anything to know about this movie, but after how good Prey was a couple of years ago, which should have come out in the cinema, but I think because of COVID and all, and be honest, after the last Predator movie before that, Predators, didn't install much confidence from the studios and that. But I'm glad this one is coming back to the cinema and all, and I definitely can't wait to see it. Love the Predator movies, absolutely love them. I don't know whether I like them more. Yeah, I probably do like Predator movies more than the Aliens ones, to be honest. But you know, definitely looking forward to this one, and hopefully it's got a great storyline to it as well. So we come into number 1, and it is a horror movie. It's pretty much coming out in a week or two. It is, and that is Leigh Whannell's The Wolfman. So heard about this one last year. I think it was supposed to come out last year as well, but kind of got pushed to this year instead. I'm pretty sure that's it, Ryan Gosling was supposed to be in this, rumoured before. So I don't know why he came off it, maybe for something else, but it's done by Leigh Whannell. He did a reboot pretty much of a new take on The Invisible Man, which is a massive, a very well-received movie. He done a movie before that as well called The Upgrade. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. It's such a brilliant sci-fi type, not horror, but sci-fi action movie. Was not well received. Not that it wasn't well received. Was well received to the people who watched it. Unfortunately, it didn't do good in the box office or anything. Not many people actually saw it, but it is a brilliant movie, The Upgrade one. And yeah, anything Leigh Whannell does, he was part of the Saw franchise as well, I'm all on board for. He's a brilliant director, brilliant storyteller, and I like that this one is more like an isolated Wolfman story. It's you know, today like a different take on it, like he did with The Invisible Man. And I really do hope that down the line he does a couple more, maybe with The Mummy and other stuff like that. It is so, maybe his own Frankenstein one day, but we will see, to be honest. But it does star Julia Garner, Christopher Abbott as well in this movie. So not much of a cast to be on. Matilda Firth plays their daughter Ginger as well. So not many actors in this movie, which doesn't bother me. I like a little compact actor cast and all that. But yeah, looks absolutely outstanding. I know some people have seen the design of the Wolfman at a Universal not props, but like a horror show and all that, but it's not like what they actually look like. And I'm interested to see the actual look of this Wolfman. It is in this one, so that is definitely my number 1. But like I said, another stacked year for horror movies, and I don't think some of them, hopefully the majority of them, does live up to my expectations. It is. But yeah, that's my top 10. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave a comment down below and tell me what you're looking forward to seeing horror-wise this year. And if you'd like to see more videos, I guess, please subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next time. Bye.